Hey there, let's talk about the bubble love phase, what it is and what it isn't, and how you can take the bubble love phase and reverse engineer where to get started with your healing on your twin flame journey. So if you're new here, hi, I'm Unification Inside, where I help you get yourself centered before you can even think about twin flame union. But more importantly, I've been on this journey for 29 years, so I'm pretty much a master at separation. And so that's it. I want to share all of my insights on all my different separations and all my different unions with my twin flame, to give you some ideas of where to go and pull the little strings from your own soul and figure out where to go on your journey. When we're talking about the bubble love phase, I don't love that phrasing. I think it's whatever. If you've been around my channel before, listen to any of my videos, you know I don't love any of the normal words for things. I hate runner chaser. I think it's stupid. I hate mirroring. I think a lot of it's just misleading because it's by a lot of people who aren't actually twin flames or just regurgitating all the same information. Most of them are just in regular relationships. So bubble love phase is yet another one. I don't like the phrasing, but for lack of a better term, I'll use it. What it is it's your first taste of union. I'll just cut to the chase. Your bubble love phase, your first taste of union is what it is. It's a little amuse-bouche, as chefs call it, when you get a little taste of a whole meal. So it's just a little sneak preview of what it could be like to be with your twin flame in real life and in harmonious union with them. It doesn't mean it has to be a relationship. A lot of us have we all have a mission together. That's the whole point of twin flames. So being in a romantic relationship and doing laundry with them and buying groceries is not really what it's about. You need to think bigger if you're on this journey. Think much bigger than that. You're here to be of world service. So you get this little taste test, a little taster of what it could be like to be in a great, awesome, amazing situation with this person. I'll just say situationship instead of relationship because I think it's misleading otherwise. So what it is it's easy, it's abundant, everything flows because you're literally in the flow of the divine. You've stepped into, when you physically meet in person, your twin flame, that first time, that's why it feels so good, because it's divinely guided, it's divinely blessed. And I don't mean that to say that we're special or that we are prophets or any big crazy thing like that. It's nothing like that. Everyone on the planet is part of the divine. But being in union with your twin flame is the natural order. That's what should be happening. So it's a taste test. That's why it feels so good. That's why it feels so easy. For me, it was the easiest still after all these years and all these decades. It's still the easiest relationship I ever got into. It was so peaceful and simple and easy until we broke up. Every moment of it. So then what happened when we broke up, when the bubble love phase, when the bubble popped, we'll say it that way, is it triggered two things. And this is what I want you to look at with yourself. So get a journal and start thinking about this. What overly idealistic notions do you have about relationships? What things have you been taught that are just fantasy? And then what things are a loop in your head that are keeping you in, victim mentality or some other negative thought loop? We all have our little internal critic running in a circle like a hamster wheel. What is that loop that you keep saying over and over when you're on your knees, shaking your fist to the sky? What is that? Write it out and dissect it with like a scientist, with curiosity. Do both of those things. For me, it was that I was taught that you meet somebody at 18, you get married and have kids, happily ever after. Dun da da, Hollywood movie, right? Nope. And I also, for me, in the very beginning, I remember saying this over and over. It was like I knew it was the worst possible thing that could have happened at that moment in my life. What happened? The way it went down, the way we broke up. Exactly the whole scenario. But that, again, when you look at it with curiosity, and now all these decades later and I've healed all of it, now I look at it and I'm like, of course it was orchestrated by the divine. There's no other thing that would have been so shocking and so jarring and so detrimental. It wouldn't have hurt so bad if it was any other story. So that's the nugget. When you look at it with like curiosity like that, like what? And then also I had to unlearn the collective nonsense that you're nothing if you don't get married and have kids. Well, guess what? Here I am, middle-aged, and I still don't want marriage or kids. I think they're overly idealized in society, and I had to unlearn that. And I have a whole video, and I'll link to it here on the side and down in the description about how disappointing I think marriage and kids are, and why people get married and all that stuff. So rethink whatever your own version of being overly idealistic. What template were you raised with in your family? That's a good place to start. Like, are you, from a culture where you're not allowed to date this other type of culture? And maybe that's your twin flame. So the nuggets of your own healing are in these stories that you're grasping onto so tightly. And only you are going to know what those are. Everybody has their own twin flame journey and their own healing process. So what works for me might not work for you. So you have to look at your own journey and take what resonates of what I say and journal through it. So that, I just want to really, that's the whole point of the video, is really pointing out that bubble love phase is a taste of union. That's the natural order of things. That's the way it should be with your twin flame. You just have to dump collective consciousness and your idealism of what it could look like, because you're probably playing small, honestly. It's probably going to be a million times better than what Hollywood tells you it could be, or all the blogs. And you have to dump your victim mentality or whatever thing it is that you are stuck on, There's a million things. It's not just one thing. It's I've healed like 9,000 things in my 29 years of this nonsense. That you have to go through that stuff. Those are like nuggets, or the first places, the first little strings to pull to figure out your healing. And then realize also that this bubble love phase and this phase that you're in right now, if you're watching this, you're probably in this phase of first separation. You're just separated from your twin and you're stalking their Instagram and you're wondering what they're doing and do they have a girlfriend or boyfriend and why aren't they texting me back and blah, blah, blah. All that drama is stupid and dumb and low vibe. And I'm not calling you stupid and dumb. I'm just saying it's low vibe and it's not the point of the journey. If you're a twin flame, you're staying in this and you're not staying in this. So if you want law of attraction, you want to think back to what did work. What was it about your twin that you even love? What was it? What did you love about it? Feel into it. Literally feel into it, and that attracts and magnetizes your twin flame back to you. The more you think about their karmic or their new girlfriend or whatever, and what are they up to and why are they ignoring me and am I blocking them? You are separating yourself from your twin flame, because you are your twin flame. You share an aura, you share chakras, you share a soul. So every time you think about separation, you're bringing more separation. Okay? But so what you want to do instead is think about that bubble love phase, because your soul gave you the template for your own union. Okay? So that you are just starting your journey, my friend. And I hate to say that because it sucks. But this is why I'm recording these videos. I don't want you to take as long as I have. That's literally the whole point. I've been on this journey a very long time, but I had all these seeds in me and I just pulled a string, and kept working, kept going. But you are literally just starting this whole new journey as a twin flame, if you're a twin flame. And if you're not a twin flame, that's fine. Everyone should heal this stuff. Everyone should. This world would be so much happier if kids grew up in households with better parents, with better relationships. All of that would be better. If people didn't get married for the dumbest reasons, the whole world would be better. I don't really care if you're a twin flame or not. Heal your shit and just work on you. That's the only way to bring back this person anyway. You have to get in your own union first before you can dream of having a peaceful relationship with this person. There are twins that battle it out together, and that's what I always wished from the beginning. I always knew he was the only one I wanted to work things with. But that's not what was in the cards for us. That was not what our souls signed up for. So the more I got over this, the idealism and the negative thought loops, the more I focus on actual union and what was working, that's when I've crossed paths with him in real life. That's what unions are. They're reunions. Our souls, the divine orchestrates times in your life where you can cross paths with this person without even me trying. I didn't even know what I was doing. I didn't even have a term twin flame or the map. At least you have it. So that's awesome. You have this. You know what the path is. So dive into it. The less you think about what they're up to, because they have their own battles to fight. You have your demons and they have theirs. And so you're usually clearing two separate battlefields, honestly. That's why you're two humans, two different lineages, two different ancestries. So you're just starting this whole path. And let me just tell you to buckle up, because with 29 years of this crap, I can tell you, you are not driving the bus, and neither is your twin flame. I mean, at the soul level you are, but your personality is not driving this bus. You don't even know where this bus is headed. I can tell you that for sure. There is no way I could have predicted what's happened in my life with my twin flame. And I can tell you for sure, one thing I can say for sure is the universe, the divine, God, whatever you want to call it, source, they're infinitely more creative than I ever could have been with this journey. Infinitely. So that's what surrender is knowing that I am not driving the bus and I don't even know where the bus is headed. And just now I look at all the magic along the way and I look at it and I giggle. I'm just like, oh my gosh, yeah. And if you look at it with curiosity, you'll get through it faster than sticking with, I need that person to sit next to me and have sex with me every day and do laundry with me in order for it to be real. That is something you have to get over. It's real. If you know it's real, it's real. What else do you need? You feel it, right? Feel it. Just feel it. Feel into it. It's real enough for you. End of story. Then you also need to get over those negative thought loops. All right? Worrying about what they're doing, what they said, did they text me back, did they block me on Instagram? Get rid of all of that, because it's all low level. Stay high vibe. And it's not that you can't, I mean, you really do need to look at your darkness and your shadows and go into those low vibe moments, but journal through it. Let it pass through you. Become a Zen master. Pick up Tai Chi. Like whatever you need to do to work through it, let it flow. You can't block it from yourself either. I'll do another video on that because that's been the biggest breakthrough I've had. But definitely feel into what was working. Feel into that love you have for this person. What is it that you even love about them? Write that out. Feel into that. And the quicker you can get through your negative thought loops and your idealism about what it should be, the quicker you will get through your own journey. I can tell you that. But just follow those little seeds. If there's something that pissed you off in this video, journal that. Because guess what? That's part of your healing process on this journey. It has nothing to do with me. Journal it. Share it below. I'm fine with that, but journal it. Journal things that perked up for you. Where was that little nugget of something I said that really resonated? Write that out in the comments. That's that little string that you can pull. The first thing to heal is that. So go heal all the idealism. Go heal all the negativity. Go heal your expectations of a specific outcome. Go heal your ancestral templates that you have. Go heal your self-esteem issues. Go heal your abandonment issues. Actually, that's a bigger one. Go heal your parents' expectations. All of it. All of it has to go. You got to clean it all up in order to get in union. And just rethink what that bubble love phase is. It's not what you think. And rethink what you think this journey is all about. Because it's definitely not about marriage and kids for most twin flames. All right? You got this. Your soul knows the path. You have it all within you. I didn't even have a term twin flame, or had never met or talked to anybody that had experienced anything like this for 27 years or 26 years of my journey. And I knew what I was doing. My soul guided me along the path, and I worked through it without even knowing what I was doing. So the fact that you have the path and you have the journey, high five to you. Now you know what to do. So worry less about what your twin is doing. Worry more about what you're doing. And then buckle up, because you are not driving the bus. The divine is driving the bus. Your higher selves are driving the bus. And you, I can tell you, do not even know where this journey is headed. So that is my take on the bubble love phase and the point. The point is it's a taste of union, and it gives you those seeds, good and bad, to unravel, to start your healing journey. And you are just at the beginning of this journey, my friend. So my heart goes out to you on that, because I've been there. I was there, and I was stuck for a long time. It took me a couple years to get through it, to be honest. So you can do this. Just keep going. All right. All right, I'll link up to the next video to watch here at the end, and I just wish you all the love in the world. Okay, bye.